I am having one of those days where I don't make sense at all. I just ramble on. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you how I contour and highlight my face. Please remember that everybody's face shapes are different, so the way I do it will not specifically suit your face, so you might have to change it up slightly. But yeah, I thought I'd bring you another how-to sort of tutorial instead of a makeup tutorial, because my eyebrow and overdrawn and colour correcting ones have obviously been liked, so thought I'd do this one as well. As you can see, I have already done a majority of my face, but I thought I would leave obviously the rest of the base to do this. So before you have to go in and contour and highlight your face, you're going to want to sort of brighten up certain areas of your face. I like to brighten up my under eyes, it also helps to hide the bags, but also brings it out and just makes it a little more weight pretty much. I usually put a tiny bit on my nose, on my chin, and a tiny bit just on my forehead here. So to do that, I use a concealer, and this is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. And we're just going to pop that on and then just blend that out using a beauty blender. Okay, so once you have done that, you can probably see that maybe, I hope, has brightened up my under eyes. Obviously I am super pale, so even using the palest of foundation is not going to brighten a lot for me. But if you have a slightly darker skin tone, go a shade or two lighter just to help the brightness sort of come through. By the way, you probably all know, I don't really know much about makeup. I know just how to apply it to my face. So I probably am speaking a bunch of rubbish. But anyway, next thing we're going to do is we're going to set our under eyes, because otherwise it will start to crease on like all these bits here. I don't know if you can see them in the camera, but all these little lines here, it will start to crease if I just leave it. So I am just going to go in with the Makeup Forever HD powder and just set my under eyes and everywhere else where I just put that concealer. Okay, so now we have set our under eyes, we can now go in and start contouring. I am going to be doing this face cream and this side a cream and this side powder, just so I don't have to take all off again and show you how to do it in a different way. I'll just do half and half. So the two contouring products I use what's the correct term? I have no idea. Is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Contour Palette. Now mine's is about a year old now. It is basically nearly done, so it is a state, and I don't have the money right now to go out and buy a new one just to show you guys. So as you can see, it's mucky and the writing is nearly gone, and inside it is just disgusting and it's broken. But try not to think about that when I'm showing you. But the powder product I'm going to use is my trusted MUA Bronze Perfection Bronzer. This is great for pale skin. It works fine for me. If you're slightly darker, I don't think this would work for you because it is quite a pale bronzer. So just use a greyish tone bronzer that suits your skin tone and will help to just darken up that area. Okay, so for the cream contour side, I am going to be going in with this shade here, which is the third shade from the left. There's the left in it. So the third shade from the left, the one under this colour here. And we're just going to take a small concealer brush, put some product on it, And then the first line that we're going to draw is going to be underneath our cheekbone. So obviously, as you can see mine quite clearly. However, it's quite easy to feel where your cheekbone is. Like, that is the underneath of my cheekbone. Here is the top of my cheekbone. That is just my cheek. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to draw a line. Anyway, once you've done that line there, you are then gonna go up and onto your temples and forehead. One thing I will say is obviously contour it takes away, if that makes sense. Like it's helping to bring things in, like disappear. It's kind of, I really don't know how to explain it. Other people and YouTubers can probably explain it a lot better than me, like a lot better than me. But if you've watched any other videos, you will know I do not know much, so yeah. Anyway, you're going to go up on your temple, and I have quite a normal sized forehead. I don't have a small sized forehead. I don't have a large forehead. But I do like to contour my forehead a tiny bit. If I was to contour, say, down to here, my forehead would look really quite small. So people with smaller foreheads, you do not need to go up as far as your forehead. You can just stop here at the temples. Normal foreheads like mine, I guess it's kind of up to you if you want to make your forehead a bit smaller, but I wouldn't really. I only put the tiniest amount because I've got a rubbish hairline. And if you've got a large forehead, obviously you'll need to contour your forehead a lot more. We're just going to go down and round your jawline just to sort of get rid of that jawline and make it look really... I've not got a clue.
Jack it up.
Sorry about that, someone said it to be a boob and phone, but as I was saying, I'm going to use a beauty blender just to blend that out. Contour the other side of my face just so we're even. And obviously I'm going to use my MUA, and I'm just going to use this brush again. You can use an angle brush shot like this, or I don't know, just a small brush. Some people I've seen are using eyeshadow brushes to contour their face. So I want to use this one. Okay, I'm going to use this one, and I'm just going to put it in exactly the same place, just with powder. That is the only difference between the contour and the powder, is the product. You still put it exactly the same place. One thing I will say about powder is build it up. Don't go in with a heap of product on your brush and just hope that it'll blend out, because you'll have trouble blending out. It might look a bit more patchy, it might look just dirty. So just go in with a little bit of product at a time and build it up to the colour that you want. Okay, so that is that side. You can see the difference between that side and obviously that side. But don't forget, we need to set your cream contour as well. So I'm just going to go in with the same powder and just put a very light dusted just over where I put that cream contour. So the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to sort of sharpen up our contour. I am going to be using the Maybelline Matchmaker press powder. You can use any translucent powder or press powder that matches your skin. I'm just going to go in with a beauty blender, rub it in or press it into your powder, and I'm just going to sharpen that up. Like that. Okay, so for highlighting on either side, we are just going to go with our contour palette again for our powder side, no, our cream side. And for our powder side, we're going to be using the MUA Shimmer Highlighter in the shade Iridescent Gold. So for the cream side, we are going to go in with this shimmery white shade here. Now you can use a finger, you can use a beauty blender, you can use a brush. I am just going to go in with my brush, no, my beauty blender even, sponge thing, and I'm just going to swivel it around. Now you can't see that. Swivel it around so you've got some on, and then just pat it on. And just for the powder, we are just going to go with our powder obviously, and just a highlighter brush, or you can use a fan brush if you prefer that. Just get some product on there and just put it exactly the same place. But as I did with the contour, I need to set my highlight on this side, the cream highlight. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of the powder just on top, but watch what happens when you do this. Watch this. Woo! Look at that, baby! Okay, and then last but not least, you're just going to swipe away all this excess powder from here. Just swipe it away. Swipe it away. And you are left with a contoured and highlighted face. There is other parts of your face that you can contour. You can contour your lips to make them seem fuller. If you want to know how to contour your lips, head on over to my overdrawn lip tutorial. You can also contour your nose. I am not comfortable with contouring my nose yet, so I'm not going to show you how to do that because I don't want to tell you and then we completely mess it up. I would rather wait until I am comfortable doing that myself before I tell you all how I do it. I keep changing it all the time and I just can't get it right. I cannot get nose contour right, so don't ask me how I do it because I don't. So thank you for watching this tutorial, guys, and I hope it has maybe helped you figure out how to contour your face. There are a lot of charts on Google that you can find for your face shape and where you contour, but the general census obviously is to do underneath your cheekbones. Depending on your face shape, it's I guess how far down to your lips you go. Again, it depends when you go up to your forehead what face shape you have, and the same for your jawline. It is totally dependent on your face shape. This is just for my face shape, but I have no clue what face shape I have. Really? I don't know. What do you guys think? What is my face shape? I don't even know if I'm contouring it right. This is just what works for me. But yeah, I hope. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial for how to contour your face, both with cream products and then just powder. I would use this cream side for if you was going out on a night out or something, for something a bit more bam in face sort of thing. And if just for every day, I would go with just powder. It is easy and it is simple, and they're both the same thing, and it is quick. It doesn't take half as much time as blending all the cream out does, but obviously it's totally up to you what you want to do. As I said at the beginning, I wanted to show you both just to show you the two different ways you can contour. Okay, so if you liked this video and it helped you out in any way at all, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. You can leave me a comment if you want and I'll reply, should reply. Because I like to reply to all comments when I can, and don't forget to subscribe because the family is growing. Yeah, bye.